I'm going to punch him in the eye.
Ow! What was that for?
Wink at me one more time, I dare you.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink.
Punch him in the other eye.
Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this swell's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again.
When we last ventured amongst the Halcyon system, we were here on Monarch helping Sanjar try and get Stellar Bay Industries back in favour with the board. We headed out to collect what we thought was a weapon, the Bolt 54, but it turns out it was actually just
So what's the plan?
Let me monologue. It's gonna throw me. We had picked up what was a data set, not a weapon at all, but Sanjar had plans. If he could use it, along with some incriminating evidence, he could blackmail the board into having, a seat at the table. Is that good for us? Well, probably. So we went out and we ventured out to Sublight to find out where this secret company that was operating on Monarch was based. We found a man in a cave. He was injured. He told us he didn't know either. So we followed some marauders up a hill. Turns out it was very close by. Obviously, they hadn't done their due diligence and checked the area. But marauders had took over the location, scientists were dead, and we found a fun new weapon that fires shock-filled gloop at everybody. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So, yes, we did a little bit of upgrading of gear, so everyone's got a little bit better, a little bit more armoured, I guess. We also got this weapon, which I have upgraded a little bit, the Assault Rifle Ultra, and I've also fitted it with a Super Scope, so we may actually be useful in sniping people if we need to, right? Taking a bit of distance between us before we actually take something out. Could be useful. Right, anyway. So Sanjar, all of those scientists were dead, but...
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
What can I do for you?
So I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So everyone needs a Celia.
Do you have this cartridge?
Everyone needs a Celia, right? A Celia that will keep you grounded. Not so fast. What are these Reformations you're talking about? Yeah, what are the Reformations?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
My plan's better.
Oh, what's your plan?
We skip all the paperwork and reorganize the board quick and violent-like.
A so-called hostile takeover. A daring notion, but often an expensive one, and fraught with unforeseen consequences. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52, with that data you're holding, of course.
Oh, did I say I had a dad? That's just what I call my left nut. Jesus. What are we, 12? Alright, here you go, here's the data.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
I've got the feeling the
That
board
means
is going to
no
be...
more broadcasts from us.
Yeah, I've got a feeling the board's going to be pretty pissed about it, so I don't know if they will actually be on board with this or not. Hey, level up. Do I feel we get a perk as well? Yes, we do. Right, let's have a look. Skills. Do we want to bump science up more or longer guns? Maybe longer guns. I'd like to get a little bit more in that. Headshot weapon damage 20 plus. Yeah, okay, that's it. Well, that makes me wonder. Are the weak spots no, sure, it must be, right? Like, it did seem to take more damage when we shot there, but maybe that was just the gun. Yeah, we'll play around, we'll figure it out. But either way, more damage is good damage. Yes, thinking is my strong point. Let's get a perk. Right, let's see. What do we got? We're on tier 3 now, so we've got some extra stuff. More damage while under that. Headshot kill, deal 25% of the damage to enemies within 2.5. Ooh, that could be fun. Range weapon sway, less movement penalty. Next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Ooh. Now that could be useful. More carry capacity. Any damage received. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty good, I guess. Penetrating shots. I mean, if I'm doing like a machine gun build, maybe. Small amount of melee damage. No, I don't want that. Tactical time dilation. Move at normal speed for a short time. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Now, maybe we do go for. Oh, that could be useful. That could be very useful, right? But I do kind of like the boom head. Plus, it's called boom headshot. Oh my god, I gotta take it. Gotta take it. Right, okay. Could be very useful for us as far as like damage wise, right? Alright, Felix, what have you got? You've got a perk point 2. You've got 4th tier. Reset ability cooldown. We don't really use it. Maybe we should. I don't know. Companion ability as well. Harmful status effect duration could be good. I mean, that could be good. Yeah, I really need to look into the combat, the cooldown on the ability, because the ability does feel like it's meant to be used, right? I'm just not using it. I'm just just a bit dumb. Just a little bit dumb. Let's put that in there. Maybe it'll force me to figure it out, right? We'll do the same with you. Yeah. Cool. What's tier 5 do? Okay, that's longer. More armor rating. And then down, they can heal back and continue fighting. That could be useful. Alright, well, we're good to go there. Let's have a look at our journal and see what we can do next. Radio Free Monarch. I mean, that is the main quest. I kind of want to go with these sort of side quests, right? We could get more science weapons. We do have Slaughterhouse Clive. Let's do that. Oh, we can actually fast travel there, can't we? Oh, there we go. Little tricky. The map's a little finicky, right? Doesn't always work as intended. Maybe it's because I'm using a controller, I don't know. But I don't know, sometimes games feel better on a controller. I'm assuming companion abilities is like... Oh, it's got it right down there, right? So... Yeah, I'm guessing when you're in combat you can do stuff with that. Okay, I should probably pay more attention to that then, right?
Heading back.
No, don't head back. Okay, so when we're in combat, we'll give that a try. That's restricted access. Can we get in there, or we can go around the back, maybe? Oh, this was a way in, right? Sealed. Shit. Oh no, we what are we doing? We had the Fandango thing, right? We actually bought something for
This
it.
place smells worse than the back bays.
We should just be able to walk in, right? Doopy-doo.
You must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
How much for a card and no infractions?
Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work something out.
Actually, I haven't been issued one yet. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. Alright, okay.
Yeah. Fuck you, Shakedown. Excellent. Right, we just walk in. We can. Okay, alright. Promising stuff. And now they don't mind. Yeah, we're back in our normal stuff again. There's a whatchamacallit? Here. Workbench, that's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, I'll take the extra stuff. Vermin, bit cartridge, cool. Can we just walk through here? No, it's sealed. Alright. Now, oh yeah, here we go. Restricted access again. Oh god, I keep getting caught on steps and stuff. Weird. Okay, let's have a look at this terminal. CMP Factory Systems, authorized user login sequence initiating. Greetings, authorized user. The King would like to remind you to please clock out before documenting your daily shift in 15-minute increments. Do not forget to clock back in when returning to work for your next 23-hour shift. Ooh, rough. If you would like to file a complaint, please immediately report to the King or receive an infraction on your performance. Line shift reports. Old files to be deleted. Sounds like it could be suspicious. Message logs. From Patterson to Rose, the end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now, everything I feared is coming to pass. CNP's abandoned Monarch with the others. The factory's in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2 bid carts for my wages owed, which means I can't pay rent, Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. I know you titter it away whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry's scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and if you'd like to join me, if you do, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not body, Fitz. So we're looking for Rose, a Rose. So if there's an A Rose working here, we know that she abandoned Fitz, I guess. Or he abandoned her, depending on how you look at it. Shift report. Quality of cans, yada yada yada, unclogged machinery, cleaned machinery, done diagnostics, inspected quality of cans, see more. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clog? Can't be a raptidon. Weren't no scales, and there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig. But I'll be damned if I ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellas back to the factory like we were going to run it rogue. Well, I guess we did. But you were right, there was money ripe for the picking, even without CMP's umbrella. And I just want you to know, I appreciate what you did for each of us. P.S. Best have maintenance check the grading on the vents. That's the second clock this month, Geraldine. Vintage route. Okay, so there's vents we can go in, right? 60 bits. Ooh, bit cartridge, yes please. How do we get up there, I wonder? Who are we? Let's have a look at this. CMP Factory Systems. Authorized user login, yada yada. Greetings, authorized personnel. The King would like to remind you terminal sessions are recorded with corresponding timestamps. Prolonged periods of use are liable to incur conduct infractions. If you would like to temporarily disable the recording system, please schedule a dinner appointment with the King after entering your password. Messages from A. Rose. To F. Patterson. What ends will begin again. Factory's back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited, just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and Cousin Isaac are right as rain, we are. Never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does, but he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, could you at least answer my darn messages? I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac. Haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind. A. Oh, Blanchard. I cannot frigging take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's steady. But cool, you can't hardly fathom what it's like, day in and out. Grew up with a slimy worm and now he's got me calling him the Boarst King of Monarch. Like real fragging royalty, like the myths of old. And he's always muttering to himself, or shouting, splattered with gristle or worse. But I know what happened to them fellas who got pink slips. Won't go out like that, not me. And not an account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Janine. Janine or Janine? Right, doesn't seem to be going down. I don't think anyone can see me. Can you see me? I don't know. Not sure. Oh, fuck off. There's a terminal here. Good stuff. Right, that's going down. Stop going down, I should say. Don't open the door, you prick. Use the terminal. Right. Authorized Manager login sequence initiating. Greetings, Authorized Manager. The King would like to remind you to please record the day's production cycle numbers and promptly return to work, or I'll see you for dinner, you cysty-necked sack of blood clots. CMP financial records. We didn't have a thing to look for these. Financial report for production cycle. Cans produced 5,000. Cans distributed 4,500. Cost of manufacturing 38,500. Price per unit $14.99. Net gains 28,955. So they're making a loss, right? Intelligence, edit financial records. Operation complete. Deal with Clive. So is that all I needed to do? That was one of the options, wasn't it? Yeah, return to Catherine. I guess we could, like, run. Don't mind me. There we go. I'm safe. You're all good. Ah, right. I'd be interested to check that out a bit more, but... yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about the whole stealth system, right? I'm not sure how I feel about it. It feels like it could be a bit better, right? Okay, good stuff. Oh, news factory employees. Well, I'm not bothered about... ow, my legs! Alright, let's get out of here.
This factory offers the loveliest aromas.
Good stuff. Right, can we just fast travel? Might be a little quicker, right? Fallbrook. But yeah, I'm not 100% sold on the stealth system. It's a nice idea. But the fact that it doesn't, like, tick back up is a little, like, if you don't have good speech, you can't really get out of it, right? So you're kind of shit out of luck. I feel like if there was a way to refresh it was a bit easier than the speech checks. Well, to say that, speech checks aren't that hard. But from, like, a stealth perspective, I'm thinking of games like Oblivion.
So long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Other games like that, you know, they've got the little eye symbol and it goes away, and then I mean, it's got the same in this for sneaking and sneak attacks. But when it comes to the stealth missions, it doesn't, and I feel like it kind of should. Maybe if you trigger an alarm, then they can have a thing where obviously they're on the lookout and they stay alert, but as it stands, they're not that alert, so why does it do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I am. Let's sell. Ooh, MSI Elite Armor. That was new. It's got a lot of modifications in it. It's not bad. Range weapon skills +5. That's kind of good. Does it auto do Adreno? It might do. We might check that out because that might be a good replacement to our armor. Alright, Catherine.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I didn't even see him. But the factory's out of service, just like you asked.
Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors.
Maybe.
Guessing your services don't come cheap.
No,
Still,
not normally.
this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Okay, well, I found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur. The one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
They are. I believe they are. I thought we killed them. Actually, what's the helmet we got? Oh, that looks cool. Huh. Damage to creatures plus 25%. That's not bad. I don't really think we've got anything good about this helmet, so maybe that would be a good replacement. If we bump, wow, 56 armor though, that's pretty high. Let's keep it as is for now, but I'll look into making that better because the extra damage to creatures, not something to be sniffed at. Right, the broker's over that way. We did have something else we needed to do, which was the Sprat Kings, right? Search sublight tunnels. How do we get to the tunnels again? Is it like round here somewhere?
Folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Here we go. This'll be it, right? In here? There we go. Right. So what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to kill him or what? Raptidon Maws, okay. That didn't do much damage. That did more, I think. Okay, good. That's one down. Oh, that's actually fully automatic too, so I don't actually need to...
Right, here we go.
Nice.
That'll learn him.
Good stuff. That was easy enough. Right, let's have a look on these spreads, shall we? Oh, drugs. Oh, more drugs. Great. Good stuff. What do we got? More drugs. Oh, there's a guy down here too. Okay. I mean... no one's around, right? Oh, no one's going to give a shit if I steal this, right? No, surely not. Surely not. No one's going to mind. No one's going to know. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. Good. Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them in here. Raptidon meat. How much is that worth, actually, Raptidon meat? It doesn't actually say, but I mean, I'll take it. Take that meat too. Nothing on you. Spread. There's a guy in a hole down here. Can't even get to him. There we go, now we can. Protective clothing with safety harness, gold. Interesting. Raptidon meat. Yeah, let's check that one. Alright, well that's easy enough. Let's go back to the dumbass who thought strapping drugs to tiny critters and letting them run through tunnels was a great idea. And then, I don't know, do we do more sublight stuff? I'm kind of enjoying the sublight stuff. This is, I guess, the Thieves Guild of the game, right? It definitely feels that way. They do some shady stuff, but they've kind of been fun, to be honest. Okay, Nelson.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Well, good news. I found sprat carriers, but someone stole the delivery. I don't really want the drugs, so you want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Retrieve your drugs, but Raptidon's killed your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! You think you can steal from me?
Stealing shit from you. I searched the cave top to bottom. This was all there was.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers.
I should have punched him in the face.
You want your cut?
I regret that. I regret that
Give me
decision.
the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Jeez, alright, fine. God. Demanding. Very demanding. I really should have punched him in the face. Okay, the next time that opportunity comes up, I am going to punch him in the face. I think there's been a couple of times where I could slap him or punch him, but I really should have.
Miss Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Oh my god, that is a
Close the damn
massive...
door. You'll let my sprats out.
Sure. Guys, come in. Come in. Come. Nyoka. You're letting the sprats out. Alright, there you go. Hey.
Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again.
What do you mean what I did?
State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
You had your door open. I'm looking for some missing sprats. You don't seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Okay, these sprats you stole are drug carriers. I'm here to retrieve the drugs. Rescue sprats, as in rescued from sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me.
I mean,
Look,
fair enough.
I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
Look, I'm not going to hurt your sprats. The drugs have probably passed through the digestive tracts already.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
I can do that. I mean, this is just a... When I worked at the SPCA, this is just like a normal fucking Saturday. Jeez. But honestly, you probably should clean up in here, man. It's not. This is not a healthy situation for them. Can I talk to you at all? Like, can I do anything with this big giant sprat? I'm gonna drop a save here because that might be a screenshot, right? It's pretty fucking impressive, actually. It's a massive sprat. All right, let's get the drugs back, and I'm not gonna dob Bertrand in, but I am gonna punch Nelson in the face if I get the chance. I hope I get the chance. God, I hope I get the chance. Give me a chance, please. Come on, give me a chance to punch him. Nelson!
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
As a matter of fact, I do. Punch him in the eye. I'm going to punch him in the eye.
Ow! What was that for?
Wink at me one more time, I dare you.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink.
Punch him in the other eye.
Ow! Oh, for the love of... I thought we were joking! If this well's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again. Please and thank you.
Ah.
Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, I've got your drugs. That was very satisfying. I'm glad we did that.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Great, that's great. But now pay me.
Right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
All right, well, I've got some questions.
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
What the fuck do you do here?
Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself.
Right, got any dirt on Catherine? Ooh. Do we need dirt on Catherine? Yeah, got any dirt on Catherine?
Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it.
Yeah, well, that's what we've already done.
Sure it is.
I'm gonna...
Wink.
Oh, you don't even give me the option. I'll take 2 punches. That's better than none. 2 punches is better than none. Right. Okay, so we've done that quest. So let's have a look. We've got the Ice Palace, right? That does seem like an interesting one to do. So to do that, we need to go back to the ship. In which case, let's just go here, because it's a weird fast travel system. If the green marker's underneath, it doesn't seem to want to, like, center on it. Again, I think it's purely an issue with the fact that I'm using a controller.
I tried your recipe, you know.
You tried my Rizzo's Purple Berry Candy Vodka? Be honest. Great drink or greatest drink?
It's a mite sweet for my taste, but it ain't bad. Gave me a headache, something awful the next morning.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the formula's a work in progress, but I'm close to a breakthrough. Figure I should add more sugar.
The headache's on account of the sugar content. You want to get fancy? Find yourself a taro. They've got sweet blood, but it ain't so full of sugar.
Tearaway blood. Got it. What makes it so sweet?
You know, next time I hunt one, I'll have to ask.
Interesting. Just, that reminded me, the Purple Berry Vodka thing, it reminded me of something that my friends made when we were, I want to say just out of high school. Maybe, no, yeah, we went to bars and stuff, so it's after we were 18. But we called it Skittle Brew, and it was just like Skittles in vodka. But I don't know what it was. One brand of vodka that we put it in. I just remember we were sitting there. We just heard like a little sound. What's that noise? And my friend Ian just held it up to his ears, like, "Oh, I hear fizzing!" And as he said that, the whole thing frothed over. I don't know what. I'm guessing it was like an RTD or something we mixed it with. I can't think what it was. It was rancid. It was a horrible, horrible drink. But when you're you're young and you're dumb, you try and make vodka more appealing than it actually is, which is not at all. And we invented Skittle Brew. Don't recommend it. Do not recommend it. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how your mentality shifts. You know, you sort of get to that age, you're like, yeah, we can go out and party.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Of course they are. But yeah, you get so excited that you can go out and you can party and you can do all this stuff that you couldn't do before. And then, I don't know, we've been about 4 or 5 years, I was just over it. I'm like, no, this sucks ass. I'd rather just have like a quiet beer, you know? It's far less stress. Plus, you get to be the fun friend who gets to regale all of the information the next day, which I'm always happy to do. It's always nice getting a call like, "Oh, I don't know where I am. How did I get here?" And I just rub my hands together with glee. Well, let me tell you. Right, we want to go to the space station, HRS 1084. A satellite in the outer part of the Halcyon system, Heliospheric Research Station 1084 is technically owned by the board but has long since been abandoned. Let's go.
We've reached HRS-1084,
look at it.
Captain. It's a minute.
Wow.
Very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Interesting. It's pretty though, it is pretty. I wonder if we can like toggle clipping and go out and get a proper screenshot of that. That'd be cool.
I think I'll initiate an...
I kind of want to stick with Nyoka and Felix. I'm kind of digging the back and forth at the moment. We could always switch it up and bring Ellie for a bit and leave Felix. Or maybe bring Felix and Ellie. Let's bring Ellie. And yeah, Yeah, Spring Ellie. We need to get some gear for her, though, because we don't have anything for her at the moment. Gear and weapons. Probably look at upgrading her skills as well, right? Yeah, she's got a few skill points we can deal to. How many? Just the one. Alright, let's see. Let's do that.
Think there's a generator somewhere?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, restricted access. Unless we got something... No, we don't have anything that can adapt, but everything's dead in here. Shipping label 1. Case of UDL concussive mines. Signed by Chief Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Weird they have to specify that, but honestly... looking around the world... valid, I guess. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposefully stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many shipments to come. Thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Quality and safety not guaranteed. So, are we expecting a lot of mines around here? Probably, right? Okay, we've got another door sealed up here. Boost over there, nothing around here that we can see. Something back there, we can't really get in there. Oh, there is a crawl space though, so that's good to know. Should we check that out first? I kind of want to check that out first.
Nice and easy.
Oh, hello. Got a ladder too. Well, let's check behind here first before we go up the ladder. Hey, okay. Got a safe here. We probably can't get... Oh, we can get into it. Good, good. Takes a decent amount of time to get in, but that's fine. Light assault rifle. Ooh, a lot of good stuff, actually. We got some ammo. A blank UDL keycard. I'm guessing that's to maybe give us our... give us our, like, disguise, maybe? Okay, good stuff. Right, we got this here. What's... No, nothing on the floor. Use terminal. Universe Defense Logistics, High Security Containment Checkpoint Alpha. Unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power supply to station to resume normal terminal operations. Okay. So we've got to get the power up and running and then come back. Should we go up the ladder? Guess we could. Ah, here we go. Upper floor. Good stuff. We've got a bypass shunt. Good to grab. Light pistol. Age Whiskey, Hunting Rifle Ultra, good stuff. That's smashed up. Okay. Restore the power, override terminal. I mean, there's no sign of whatever caused the deaths in here. And that is... worrying. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that actually hurt me. Didn't think I was that close. Do you take less damage when you've got the... when you've got the scope out? Maybe. Huh. Sealed, sealed, sealed. Right, all these are sealed? Seem to be. So, there's this one. That's sealed too, shit. Well, I guess we don't go down here yet. Okay. Right, let's go back up. That's sealed as well. Yeah, that's sealed as well. guess maybe once we've got the power up and running, that's where we go on that one.
Sure are a lot of charging automechs. What are the chances they're friendly?
None? Like 0? Have we learned nothing from the automechs that we've dealt with in this game? Like, it's always a problem. That's why I fucking hate them. Yeah, can't do that one either. So is that what's siphoning all the power? They're all just, like, charging. And they're all going to be, like, supercharged, right? Can I actually shoot for... Yeah, I probably can shoot for that. There we go. Let's deal with that. Okay, we've got one there. That's sealed. Yeah, well, I can't get in there at all, actually. Kitchen. What was that? Fresh wobbly shake. Oh, woolly milk. Fresh woolly milk. Adrenal I'll take. Take that. Ketchup. More Adreno. Definitely useful. I feel like we're going to fucking need it in here. Bit cartridge. Spaceship. Mag pick. That's all in here. Armor parts. Sisty chops. Delightful, I'm sure. What's that? Identity cartridge. Oh, handy. That is very useful. So now we'll get a nice little disguise, right? Can we head down here? Let's step back a bit. There we go. So will they get a disguise? No. Huh. Nothing in the bin. Okay. High security containment. Engineering section terminal. Generator status active. Maintenance mode. 2% output. Maintenance mode is active. Minimal functions available. Main menu. Modified generator mode. Normal. Engineering section terminal. Back to normal. Disable emergency lighting. Activating facility. Complete. Maintenance logs. View facility status report. Critical issues, non-critical issues. Critical issues. Toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1,243 days ago. Issue 1. Sensors indicate alpha vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alpha vitae gas is toxic to humans. Oh, good. I'm glad we're in here then. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the alpha vitae gas tank storage room. Issue 2. Sensors detect that the new lab scent air freshener is running low. I'll repair the toilet, sure. Error. Work order or exists. The existing work order was opened 991 days ago and was last accessed 991 days ago. Okay, right, fine. What else can we do? Turn to root. Can I not repair something else? Oh, I guess not.
I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Why? What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team has already handled the issue. Soldier, escort can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful.
Can I persuade them not to?
We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the automechs. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then.
I don't want the mechs.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station.
Good.
They appear to be departing into space.
Nice. I've never been great at de-escalation.
I was gonna say the game's not all about combat, and sometimes it's worth doing right. Oh, so that's the UDL stuff, is it? Kind of looks trash. Kind of trash. Not gonna lie. All right. So we've redirected the power, so we should now be able to... Wait, they said that they didn't... They said they didn't activate it. Why is it active? We lied. Did they activate it anyway? I guess maybe? Let's go up to this room. Oh, was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. It was across to the right. Let's check this terminal now. Let's have a look. Encode keycard. Oh, hell yeah. Do that. Thank you very much. Messages from redacted subject closing down. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company-branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer's Choice approved alienist. Alienist? Interesting. Alright. Personal files? Note on Guthrie J. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted to remember. He wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank, or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to overlook everyone who let it happen. He could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Is this an ongoing mystery then? Because there was that guy in the tank, and I'm pretty sure his name was James, wasn't it? Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I'll get the impression I'm not the only one. Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set us straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Her daughter's name. Interesting. Right. So where was the other thing? It was down here, wasn't it? It's going down, and that worries me.
Keep an eye on the floor.
Oh, it's shocking. Let's go this way. I'm guessing security will activate any second, right? Ooh, Woodman's control helmet. Cool. What do we got here? Bad stuff. Some smokes. And a terminal. Checkpoint beta, main menu, security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. Electroforce, done. Personal files. Mamaba. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. She preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay. And that's all of it. Interesting. So that is strange, right? That's strange. Okay. Good stuff. Let's have a look around. Energizing ointment. Not seeing anything crazy. I'll take the stimulation. More oh, antibiotic cream. Ammo, energy cells, good. What's that? Ugh, knock you out bar. Good, I'll take it. Nothing there. Good. Another room. We've got some more consumables. Good stuff. More again. Nothing in the locker. And good. Right, what do we got here? Another one, more consumables. Drino's good. I'll leave the purple berry stuff. It's not really that useful. Well, not that I know of. I haven't really been learning what everything does, but there's so many consumables, it's hard to know, really. It's hard to keep track of. So that's where we've got to go for the override on the terminal. But I'm pretty sure there was another thing that we needed to read, right? Where was it? Was it this side? No, yeah, we went to that one. Was it in here? I swear there was another terminal. Or maybe it was that one that we just went to, but we went about it a different way, right? Yeah, must be. Okay, well, Ah, it was one of these, wasn't it? Must be one of these. But what? Purpleberry punch, good. Oh my god, yeah, there are a lot of mechs in here. Do I want to open that? Can I turn the mechs off from here? Messages. To redacted subject, are your concerns? Of course morale is low. You gave those PhD tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. Kimball. You asked that I reach out, I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's the morale, the commitment to the project? Subject bedtime story, draft. From Kimball I to Kimball A, bedtime story. Once there was a princess who trained to be a soldier, while the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses. The soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica, so that's the name we need to remember. I'm not going to remember that for next episode. Do we want to press on and do it now? Maybe we should. Maybe you can write me a better ending, give your father a hug, and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Mom. Angelica. Okay, security routines? Nothing. Okay. Okay, well, we can leave them be then, because they're not active. I don't think we need to worry about them. But maybe we... Oh god, there's more people in tanks. Look at that shit. This is a recurring theme, isn't it? This is a recurring theme.
Subjects. They're still alive.
They're still alive? Okay, just a question. What happens if I just shoot one of these guys? Okay, we can take them out. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Nice. Shock seems to be the way to go on those. So how do we open that? Examine. Dr. Charles McNulty. Alive, unstable condition, status setting active. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Oh. What the fuck is going on here? What are they doing to these people? Is it like some kind of crazy virus? James Guthrie. No, it's a different person then, because this is the James. Extremely unstable conditions, status setting active. Subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry I ended up like this, James. We'll come back for you and fix all this, I swear on it. Please forgive us. Oh shit. Are we going to get introduced to like some horrible mutant stuff? Claire Pearsall, subject condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. The fuck, man? This is kind of whack. Yeah, look at them. They're up there. Oh. That is a worry. We don't fully know what it is that they've done. Let's just unlock that there. Is it something we need to worry about, though? Are we being paid to worry about it? Do we just ignore it and hand it off to Sublight, or do we help those poor people? Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Insert Sublight overwrite cartridge. Actually, before we do that, let's read the other stuff. Project summary. There we go. Executive Research Focus Group. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Okay. Goal. Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nucleon using strands obtained from halcyon native flora. So they literally are... Oh. Did I say flora or fauna? Yeah, I was supposed to say fauna. Yeah, fauna. Raptidon, right? Yeah. I said flora. Don't know why. Fauna. So they've mixed them with Raptidons, so they're probably going to mutate into, like, weird fucking man-beasts, right? Ugh. Okay, messages from redacted subject, station morale. It's come to my attention, a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. While security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time the law walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Access outbound com transcript. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted... Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive override. Password antediluvian. We had that password before, didn't we? What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. Huh, is that a real place? I'll have to look that up. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just made up for this. But either way, I'm interested to find out. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Are you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084. Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in cases of emergency. Damn it, is this an emergency? Transmission ends. Executive override for user Chartrand E, discontinued, duration indefinite. Well, let's go ahead and... Security routines, we want to modify protocol. Yep. Insert sublight override cartridge. Transfer of admin privileges successfully completed. Admin location is Groundbreaker. Admin user SL Boss A51. Okay. And we'll get out of there.
Done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump this place
Oh, we
is.
can't get in there.
Chartrand is that scientist, right? From Cascadia?
Yeah. Should we check in at Chartrand with Cascadia then? Do we actually have a thing for it? Does it tell us to? Tendalia. Yeah, I don't remember the Cascadia Chartrand. I don't remember someone from Cascadia. And how would you know about that, Nayoka? Interesting. We can't get in that door. I do want to come back here and get in that door. We need 100. Geez, that's a lot. That's a very, very lot. Oh, it's this room. Well, that one's dead. That one is not. Should we... I mean, it's XP, right? We've got the glob thing. We should use that. Let's swap that. Oh. How do I choose where to put it? Can I, like, hold it and move it? No. It just goes into the first slot, which is weird. Alright, well, first slot it is. Let's see what this does. I'm assuming it'd be good against robots, but let's find out.
Here we go. Can't get past that armor.
It seemed alright.
Nice one.
There's one down. Get it. Let's reload. We've got 2 more to go. Okay. Okay. Doing alright. It's not the best weapon. Might put it away because it's not that great. Okay. Almost dead, right? There we go. I'll take all that loot as well. Nothing in there. But hey, XP. Good XP. Why not? Right. Well, let's leave it at that for this episode. Next episode we will just reload and grab this ammo. We will go back and talk to Lily at Sublight Salvage. And I might look up this scientist on Cascadia and see if we actually have any dealings with them and whether we can potentially drop something off for them. Hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, this channel's not the best choice, but it is the Spacer's choice. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.